Have you ever wondered why a woman would leave a man that so much care for her, never cheated on her, provided all that she has ever wanted, pay attention to her, and show her nothing but true love? Today we are diving into the reason why good men are left behind. It is not always what they think. Being a good man is not always enough. And no, it doesn't mean you were the problem. But most time, women leave due to personal reason, most especially when it has to do with an emotional disconnect. You may be a very good man, you're providing all that she ever wanted, you protect her, you loved her, you never cheat on her, you do everything to ensure that she's happy, but then you don't give her that attention that she so much need from you. You are always busy, you do not communicate when you're supposed to, you did not call more often to check up on her, you do not even care about her emotional affection. You don't know when she needs you around, even when she tells you she really needs you around. You're always on a business trip. This can also shift a woman's attention from you because money in relationship is not everything. There are so many important things you need to pay attention to in a relationship as a man in order for you to get what you really want from that woman in that relationship. You don't censor everything about, I'm working so hard for us, I'm working so hard to secure our family. That also is important. I wouldn't say they are not important, but try to balance things in a relationship. That doesn't mean you are not a good man. That doesn't mean you are a problem. That doesn't mean it's so good and fair of her to leave that relationship. But trust me, 90% of women who feel they are not seen in a relationship, who feels they are not getting the attention they deserve in a relationship, always walk away from such a man. That's when you hear a woman say, you were a good man, you never cheated on me, you always ensure my happiness, but you were not a man for me. How many of us have been hearing that? But you are not a man for me, you are not compatible. You are good. God will definitely bring a woman who will love and appreciate you just as you are to you. But I'm definitely not that woman for you. Some will go as far as to say, I am not good enough for you. You deserve much more than me, because they don't think they had a problem in that relationship. Why am I feeling so empty? Why am I feeling unsatisfied? Even with the effort this man is putting in this relationship, I still feel being left alone. I still feel unsatisfied. I'm still feeling emotionally empty and whatever. Some of them feel this guilt in them, but even when they try so hard to deal with it, they see that they cannot deal with it. They see that they need a man that is always present to take care of their emotional needs. You see such women walking up to you to tell you, guy, you have done well, you've been doing well, you've been supportive, but we are not compatible. So guys, let's talk about this. Number one, emotional need not being met. You may be good, you may be so kind, you may provide all of on earth, but when she feel emotionally empty, when she feel not being seen, not being heard in a relationship, it's really a turn off for a woman. She really shifts attention from you, feeling that you don't love her enough to understand her emotional needs. So no matter how hard working you are, ensure that you give time. Pay attention to your woman's emotional need in order for you to keep that relationship in a good light. You may be loyal, but if she does not feel emotionally seen or heard, believe you me, she will be distant from you. She'll start shifting away because it will get to a point that she'll see herself as a nagging woman. Why am I always complaining? And even when I am complaining, instead of this man thinking or doing something about the gap I have been discussing with him about, he's busy doing what is most important to him. That's to say that I am not important to him. That is why he's not seeing me as one of his priorities. That is what is coming to our mind. So whenever you're in a relationship, try to balance things. Try to make her feel seen and heard in that relationship in order for her to cleave strongly to you and pull the relationship forward. Number two, she outgrew the relationship. Sometimes the things that she was attracted to does not entice her anymore. The relationship is too boring. You do not introduce new vibes to the relationship. You're always in a particular routine. You don't do things that spark the relationship. You don't introduce new things to the relationship. You don't go places. You don't bring new intimacy into relationship. You are always in a cycle. It makes relationship boring. And when a relationship is boring, you see that the love and affection that she felt for you, she'll overgrow it. And it is a danger, it's a threat to a good and a successful relationship. So when you're in a relationship, do your best to ensure that you always bring the spark, you always bring those vibes, you always introduce new things about we do this, about we do that. You read books, you see movies, you speak with friends, you research on new things to bring into the relationship in order for you to keep your love sparkle and enticing. Don't be in a cycle, don't always rotate. It does not help a relationship. With time, she overgrown that. And when she overgrown that, she start looking elsewhere. And you tend to lose her, not because you are not a good man, not because you are not providing for her, but because you make that relationship boring for her and she's not cut out for it. Number 3 is fear of settling too early. This is most especially for women of young age, like between early stage of adulthood, between 18 to 23 years. It's mostly around this age category. You may do everything for the relationship to be perfect, but she is a problem in this context. She may feel she hasn't explored life enough. She may feel there's something she's missing about life. She may feel I'm getting too serious in my early age. This is the age I should explore. This is the age I should there's one so many things. This is a stage whereby I should date different men to know how good different men is, what they do, and they have so many level of understanding about relationship. That's why me personally, when I'm advising men who are ready for marriage and are looking for a partner, I advise them to go for women who are either in their late 20s or early 30s, because this set of women, they have already explored life enough and they are ready to settle down. And when you go to meet them, they will identify those good traits of yours. They'll definitely settle and calm their head. Knowing too well that they're right for marriage, they will make themselves ready for marriage. So most time, the problem is not you as a man. You may make the relationship feel so perfect, but fear of settling down may also be a barrier for that relationship to work out. Number 4, unspoken expectation. Being a good man does not mean being a compatible man. You have to set your expectation right. You have to set goal right in a relationship. Lack of shared values can cause quite frustration in a relationship. You just kickstart a relationship without getting to know what she really needs from a man. What's her core value? When will she be ready? There are so many women out there that will love and respect that your own expectation, but definitely not all women. And if you go into a relationship without pointing this out to her, it makes it so frustrating, because not after she's into it, you start telling her about it, she'll definitely sweep away. Most times they will not mention it to you. That is because you said they are definitely going to let go of their own self-development to build a family for you. Most of them do not need that. So when you're in a relationship, do well to outline things. Right from the onset, outline things. Point things out one after another. Discuss it. Ask her what she really needs from a man. Ask her the things she can let go. Ask her a level of tolerance. Ask her the most hated things of her life. Ask her about the things she can never forgive. Then measure yourself and see if you can fit in or not. And also tell her about yours in order for you guys to know if you are compatible or not right from day one of that relationship. Not when after spending years in a relationship, you then realize that you are not compatible. Most times, it is demoralizing. So set a goal right from day one in order for you not to fall a victim of these circumstances. Number 5. She wanted a different kind of masculinity. Trust me, this one is actually controversial. It is. Some women feel that good men lack some level of leadership that they really crave in a man. You know, a woman loves to be led. You know, being a good man does not mean being a weak man. You have to be a leader in the relationship. You can be caring but still a pillar. It doesn't mean that you have to say yes to everything she says. It doesn't mean that you don't have a word of your own. Being a good man means you having the capacity to protect, love, care, and provide for her. It's not for you to be weak. So a woman needs a driver in a relationship. They feel bored, they feel unattracted when they are with a man that is not a leader. And most women do not need such men. They need a man that can say no when necessary. I do not want that. I disagree. This cannot be. Okay? And when they weigh the balance, they see that this man really means what? They need a man that is firm. A man whose decision they can trust. For the fact that he said no, I trust his judgment. I believe what he's saying is the right thing. That's the kind of man women really want. So for you to be in that relationship and grow that relationship, have your maximum respect. Be a driver of that train and see how it works out. So no, my dear. No, my fellas. No, my G's. No, my guys. It is not wrong to be a good man, but relationship needs much more than kindness. They need an emotional satisfaction, shared direction, and honest communication when necessary. It's not enough that you're kind, but whenever she needs you for an honest communication, you are not there. Whenever she have an emotional needs, you are not there. Whenever she needs a guidance, you are not there. Relationship needs much more than kindness. It needs all this coming together. Kindness, honest communication, emotional satisfaction, and also shared direction. All these are important factors of good, strong, quality, and happy relationship. So my guys, don't give up. Just grow stronger and wiser, and you'll see how smooth and cool your relationship is really going to work out. And if you find this enticing, if you find this educative, if you have learned anything from this, do well to click on the subscribe button, share this with friends and family, click on the like button, and also share your comment. Let's hear about what you have been through in your relationship as a good man. And one thing you have learned from this particular content that you know was the reason why you lose out in that relationship that you so much treasure and build. Thank you. I remain your favorite girl, Nse. Let's talk about love with Nse always. Love you guys. See you next time. Mwah.